Buonasera a tutti, benvenuti, welcome, good evening, good evening. And tonight we have a special guest, a friend of mine for many years. We know each other for many years. We do something on Sunday. I do an Irish program, I do an Italian program. And welcome, Jimmy. How are you?
Thank you, Andre. I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
Good, good. We work on the same station, for many years. So we enjoy, especially Jim. He does a good job. He do Irish songs, play Irish songs. I play Italian, but we go along very well.
Yep.
No problem at all. And if somebody wants to know on the station, we have here for, I don't know if you can take a close up on this, the 1460 AM, that's good, because years ago everybody know WBET, but when it was sold, which is a couple of years ago, they sold, they changed it to WXBR, but the number 1460 is still the same. So Jimmy, you take over and tell our audience how long you doing this program.
Well, this program, Andre, a month ago celebrated its 27th anniversary on WXBR. So I'm now in my 28th year doing this program.
28 years.
Right.
That's a long time for a program to continue, to innovate, to do things. That's beautiful. That's
yeah.
I know, Jimmy, you have a lot of call, a lot of people listen, and especially now you say they call you from Dublin.
Yeah. Now that it's on the internet, people can listen all over the world, and emails come in from everywhere. England, Ireland, Korea.
Korea? Oh, wow.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, somebody in Korea ordered a CD from me, an Irish CD that he heard me play on the radio, and asked me if I could get it for him.
That's
Korea.
Funny.
Yeah.
Now, I know when a little while ago on my program, this lady called from Greece. I say, Greece, almost I don't believe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She said, no, I enjoy, I'm from Italy, but I married a Greek guy, I live in Athens, and it was funny to talk to her, and I said, geez, the new way how to do things.
Yeah, I know.
10 years ago, I said, yeah, sure, I'm going to listen all over the
Yeah.
That's beautiful, that's beautiful.
Back in the early days when we first started, you had to be within a certain range of the radio station to hear it, and sometimes it wasn't that good.
That's why.
Nighttime, they cut the power down, and you don't have but now you just turn your computer on and listen anywhere in the world.
Well, Jimmy, can you give the information for some people how to do? Because somebody told me a little while ago, I can find. What do you mean I can find it? Well, maybe it's not too,
It's fairly easy to do. If you have a computer, you go to www.1460wxbr.com, and when you come to that page, right up at the top, it'll say Listen Live. And if you click on the Listen Live, you'll hear an advertisement, and then whatever program is running on the station, then you'll hear it. There's also a menu there, too, you can access that'll give you a list of all the programs so that you might see other shows that people will like and be able to listen to anywhere.
Yes, so it's not hard.
No,
it's not hard.
No, it's not hard, no.
So just to say, listen all over the world. You have a lot of requests, Jim. What is the most, I don't know, the people call you. One time I have somebody call Mom, I want to listen to Mom all the time. Then there was another lady, I don't hear no more. She called and she said, can you play me Eddie Martin? Or I was playing Eddie Martin for her. So you have people like that where they want you to play. In other words, such and such a song or such and such artist or something like that. You have that.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, in the 27 plus years that I've been doing this radio show, not one show has gone by where I haven't played music by the Clancy Brothers and Tommy Makem.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody loves that group. There's only one of them left, Liam Clancy. He's the only one left now. He's 73 years old. Just did a new album, as a matter of fact. But their popularity never dies. People love that group, the Clancy Brothers and Tommy Makem.
Why? Why? I mean, what they do different from the other artists, the other singers?
They changed what Irish music was and folk music. They got people interested in folk music again, which back in the 60s generated a popularity like nobody had experienced. They were it. They were selling out concerts in Carnegie Hall, 2 concerts in Carnegie Hall, and their popularity just never died. And Tommy Makem started writing Irish songs and became very popular, wrote some huge songs, and they just kept it going all these years. And
oh, that's good.
you know, there's only, like I said, there's only one of them with us now, but their music still lives on. And Columbia Records is this month just released 4 albums of theirs, that 2 of them concerts that had been partially out on record before, or CD. Now the entire concerts are being released as a 2 CD set. So the popularity is there, and the music just never dies, you know?
We have some Italian, they play a lot of Irish music too. I mean, it's some Irish, they play the you know, they try to imitate, I don't know, who's better. I don't talk about, we don't talk about who's better or worse, but still, when somebody is foreign and try to sing another language, sometimes it's interesting. Sometimes
you know, we have an Irish, the Irish tenors. I've been to their concerts, and especially Anthony Kearns. He does solo work. He does a phenomenal job on Italian songs. He really does. He doesn't
I hear
do a show.
Times,
he doesn't do a show where he doesn't record a couple of do a couple of Italian songs. And wonderful job, outstanding.
That's good. We have to play on my program sometime.
Absolutely, yeah.
We have to do that.
Maybe we'll get some of the Italians doing the Irish music and play them on my show.
Why not?
Have a ball.
Why not? That's beautiful. Jimmy, like you say, you've been a long time in this business, and you know the change. You know, I want to give a little bit the history about from cassette to CD, from years ago. You can use it, the old material they have there, the old machine and all things on our station. They promise that they change it, I don't know, to the modern one.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people don't understand the difference. Like it's unbelievable. Just want to show this.
Yeah.
Years ago, if you they don't have a. Okay, this is big one here. Look at big records here.
Absolutely.
Look here.
Yeah, 16-inch record albums. This is what they used to send radio stations music on back in the 50s and 60s before reel-to-reel tapes.
And after that, gone.
Yeah.
Until in the 50s and the 60s.
And most radio stations don't have turntables that can even play these anymore because they're too big. They won't fit. 12 inches is been the norm now for a long time.
From this, they went to the little one. I think you have one there.
Yeah, this is, matter of fact, this is the only thing that I can't play at home. I can play 78s, 8 tracks. I can play anything at home, convert them from one to another, but not these. I can't play them. But yeah, this was a standard record album that when we started, this was what you got. You got a record album.
Yes, go, yeah.
And after years and years of playing records, they develop static and pops and clicks.
Yes,
and
sure.
So what I do is I take this record album.
Explain to people, because
I
a
make
lot
a
of
CD.
people have records don't know how to do.
I can't play these at the radio station anymore because the turntables don't work. So I have a large scanner at home. I scan the album cover. And on the computer, I make a CD of this album. Now when you start shrinking down the print on the back of a record album, being my age, it gets hard to see when you shrink it down to CD size. So what I do is I zoom in on this, and inside the cover, I put just the track list. So that when I'm playing a song on the radio, I can go right to the track list here, and I can see it. Takes the guesswork out of it.
That's good point.
Yeah, and with the software they have these days,
it's beautiful
no
with the
pops.
picture too.
Yeah, no pops, no clicks. Take that all out. This record has pops and clicks that, you know, if you were to play it, you say, oh, it doesn't sound good. By the time you get it onto a CD with the software they have now, you don't hear the pops and clicks. You hear the nice music that was on the record before you started playing it 100 times.
And that you can do with the little records.
Yeah, you can do them with anything, actually. Tapes, reel-to-reel tapes, 8-track tapes. This is what an Irish 45 looks like. It doesn't have the big hole in the middle like ours do, so you don't need that special adapter. You just put it right on the turntable and, you play it. This makes more sense than what we have here with the big hole in the middle.
Yes.
But yeah, we put all these on CD, and that's what we play on Sundays now on the radio.
No, I know you don't bring more that stuff.
No more cassettes.
No more cassette, no more. And cassette, I'll be honest with you, it's hard to do because from one to the other, at least here I can control what you want to play, what you don't, you know what I mean?
Right.
The other way, I don't know. But we did years ago, that's what it was. And now we have all these modern modern things, which is nice, but some people don't know, especially for people at home. They have a lot of records. Maybe they can, like you say, explain how to do. And maybe they can learn that instead to throw away those records. Because some people, they love those old songs. You know what I mean? And it's like myself, I have a lot of records. You know, some I don't use it, they're there. Because I have to convert, like you say, to CD, and it's hard to do, So that's good. It's good point you give it to our audience. They don't throw away, but they try. It's hard to do if you somebody don't know how. And where do you buy this equipment? Where do you? That's important to do.
Yeah, if you still have a turntable, all you really need is a mixer that can connect your turntable into your computer, because most computers have an input jack. And which can come out of a mixer or amplifier or something, and so that's where you get the sound is through a mixer. When you can have anything plugged into it, you can have a turntable, you can have an 8-track player, which is good. You can start an 8-track anywhere and then just go and edit it later and burn it onto a CD.
It's not really how I do.
No, once somebody shows you, you'll learn it quickly. It's really not that difficult. And then
what I have to learn myself, I have a lot of show from Italy, but they have a lot of conversation. And then one song, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't need all that conversation. I want to just take, the song. I have to learn that. That's important. That's good, So, so this is interesting because you can change, you can do, and it don't cost you too much money.
No. CDs you can get really good CDs for about 40 cents a piece.
40 cents.
Yeah,
so nothing.
The best you can buy, 40 cents a piece. You buy them in bulk.
I have some friends that retire. Maybe they can afford the 40 cents. They can play the Italian song. Because sometimes people ask me, a little while ago was this lady, she said, I think it was an aunt play little, where it was, Little Italy, something like that. I forgot the title of the song. I say, I think I have that. I look on my records, I found. She cried, she say, oh, bring me back and things. And now, you talk about this, I can take the records and put on the CD and maybe she want to hear again, things like that. Or I can even send the copy and I say, here, don't cry about this song is still alive, it's still around. Still, you know what I mean? Things
and
like
if you have a CD, like you mentioned, that has conversation and music, you don't even need an external device. You can just put that right into your computer, import it, and then edit just the song and burn the song onto a CD right on your computer.
Well, that's good, because I have to learn myself for that.
Yeah.
Even I've been so many years in the radio business, but the mechanic part, I never learned that good, because always we have an engineer there, but now we have nobody.
Yeah, I know.
Now the thing is changing even at the radio station, So it's hard for me, to do all this little things.
You do a good job, though, Andre.
Oh, thank you.
You do a good job.
I try, because I enjoy, it's funny. Try to please everybody. People will ask, request and things like that. It's funny. It's good. So what the future? I don't know the future, because they keep changing these things here. They keep changing. I don't know. Maybe you know better for the future. No more CD. Maybe now they call a different way, different things, different names. But the young know. The young generation know about the computer better than me. And I try to learn, So that's good. So, Jimmy, what's on the future for the new program? You're still there. The station don't. I know they sold, but they're still downtown or Brockton, or they
still downtown. I guess we're going to be there for a while in the old Enterprise building. Yep.
Yeah. So don't move, No, because I hear about the change, but. And the new people who know. So we'll be there. So you can keep a listen on WBET was once of this for the old people, we tell them that we change it to the name. That's all, nothing else to change. WXBR. So if somebody answer when you call WXBR, don't worry about it because you're still on the old WBET, so 1460 AM. And before we close, because we have half hour talk first, I want you to repeat where they can find us, even if they are in other part of the world, and how to do that, because some people don't, like myself, mechanic way. I mean, I can talk, I can create, I can do this, I can do that, but I never can fix my car, I can fix those things either.
Well, for the internet broadcast, you'd go to www.1460wxbr.com. And if anybody has a problem with that, I have a web page they can go to, and there's a link there to listen to WXBR, any show that's on. There's a link there to listen to the Irish program back if you miss it. And there's another link there to an Irish show that I have on the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
24 hours?
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anywhere in the world. And the web page is www.irishradio.homestead.com. And I also have an email. If somebody does want to figure out how to do a CD on their computer and they have a problem, you can send me an email and I'll try to help you through email, and that's www.irishradio.homestead.com. So those are.
So that's good. That's good.
So if they send me an email and they're stuck on something, I'll try to answer it for them and make it easy.
I see here, Jim, I see a picture and I look at myself when I have, I have a dark hair.
Me too.
And look, you can look at that here, Jim. You can hold that.
This was at a radio station Christmas party back in, I believe it was 1985. This obviously is myself. This was Andy B. She was a country western disc jockey on WCAV. And then our friend Paisan Andre.
Andre, that's it. But look at my hair now.
Yeah, me too. Mine was dark then too. Even the mustache didn't have any white in it back then. But
we have a good time.
We did have a good time. The years go by so fast, though.
I know. She was good to play all that country music.
She was good, yeah.
She was good, because I remember.
I still get a Christmas card and a birthday card from her every year.
Oh, that's good.
I haven't seen her in 20 years.
That's good.
But,
that's good. That's good. Oh, sure. And a good friend that
absolutely
stay forever. No, that's good. So the Irish, she was doing what Ed do now, the same thing. The same hours was, or no?
No, she did the regular country format at WCAV. Ed does the country oldies, the old stuff. She did the current stuff, and then she had another program for a couple of years called Homegrown Tomatoes, and they did more local country music, some of the local country bands, and that was quite good. Listening to some of the locals on there, like the Chisholm Brothers and Yankee Jack and all of them. I shouldn't even name any of them because I hate leaving people out. But
that's beautiful. That's things change. People will change even the taste of the things, so people forget. This is good because you can remind the people where you play, where I play, on Sunday, what are we doing, and you take a request, You take a request.
I do by email.
Oh, by email.
Yeah, because I don't give out the phone number for requests because I can't bring in all that stuff. And,
okay.
But if somebody sends me an email, I'll have it with me.
You can do that, if they want it right away. Yeah, because the station, since they sold, there's not much stuff there. You know,
Yeah.
everything is changes. So
Yeah. And I have so many records. I had to take out a storage facility just for records
yeah,
because
yeah,
there's too many. There's
that's
none,
why.
you know.
Yeah, me too. My wife should say, "I don't go to your room, but I have that room." I said, "Forget about." I have a room full of records, books, and things. They're all there. I know everybody do that.
Yeah.
Everybody do that.
But now
So-
that you can put records on CD, that makes
Yeah.
it a lot easier.
Oh,
You
that
don't
make
need
it
all the
easy.
room that you did for records.
Yeah, yeah, that been done. I know that. So that's the problem. You don't talk about the issue on your program. Sometimes people ask a question, what's this or what that. What I try to say, you stay out of politics, religion, and nationality. You stay out. of
Yeah, we
that.
try to make it a fun program with the comedy. Comedy is something we do every week.
Yeah.
We've been doing comedy forever, and a lot of people that really don't like Irish music, they tune in just to hear the comedy because it makes them laugh. And these days, people need to laugh because there isn't much
Oh, no,
around that makes
I
people
remember
happy.
you
You know?
have somebody at the station from Ireland, just a
Oh, yeah.
comedian. I forgot the name. Really.
Yeah, we have live guests sometimes when we live music.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, we had.
Oh, 2 weeks ago? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we had
did.
live singing in the studio, and a month before that, and I'm going to do more of that. Have more live people come in and sing live on the radio because you don't hear that anymore, and people
Wow.
like to hear it. It's
So
different.
we're going to tell the Italian people if they want to do what Jim is doing, we can do that too.
Yeah,
huh?
absolutely.
Have a 3 or a B or 14, what is, yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. We can do a live. Yeah, many people will say, wait, what are you doing here? You know, I don't know. I don't know, but I think because I never did that. I mean, I have a guest, yes, but I have a group to sing. Maybe be good.
You know, back in 1979, I started an Irish group. We called ourselves the Wild Colonial Boys. It was myself and a guy named Lenny Francis, who was Portuguese. And the third one has been a lifelong friend of mine. His name is Jack Frazina. And we were the Wild Colonial Boys. Jack Frazina is Italian. He is actually a real estate broker in Brockton,
Yeah.
PHP Realty. And
Yeah.
myself and Jack have known each other for all our lives. And
Yeah.
we used to sing Irish music, not just Irish music, but we used to sing everything.
Yeah, everything.
He sings in church all the time. And yeah, so maybe we'll get together sometime
together.
and get some music.
Get together.
A
We
long
bring
time.
it here, but we want more Italian music.
Well, with Jack knows Italian
Don't know
songs.
the
So.
Italian.
Yeah.
Good. That's okay. So what? This is interesting. What you've been done all these years, the change of the test, the change of records, CD, cassette, so on and so forth, and you survive, like you say, 27 years, 28, what is it? So that's good. I remember myself when I worked on the other station, a little station, I was 31, 30. I mean, oh yeah, don't mention the years. It's too long. So they have a small station there.
Yeah.
It was fun. You know, it was fun. And then I go to the big one, the WBT, and the things it changed there. But it's still interesting. It's still good. Still people listen. Some people say they don't listen too much like before. Is it true? I mean, the people, less audience, less. I don't know. They say watching more TV than radio.
Maybe,
Why? I don't know.
But you know, in my case, I think a lot of people die. It's unbelievable all the listeners whose names I have known that have passed away.
So the new generation or the young, they don't feel the same way to listen.
Not as much, no. They don't have the interest that my generation or my older generation would
So you
have,
think
yeah.
is that in general that's what is it?
You know, as far as the Irish are concerned, I don't think it's dying at all, because now we have some younger groups, like the High Kings. There, 3 of them are sons of very famous Irish folk singers. One of them is Sean Dunphy's son, one of them is Bobby Clancy's son, and another is Finbar Fury's son. And these people, they've been on the PBS networks. They've done tours now, and they're becoming popular with the younger generation. who are now getting exposed to the music that I've been playing for 28 years. And then we have another group, Celtic Thunder, the same thing. They're developing a huge younger generation audience. And, you know, a lot of the songs they do are the songs that I've been playing on the radio for almost 28 years. So I can see now how the younger generation is going to be not only exposed to it, but they're going to want to hear more of it.
And you're going to help.
I'll do my best on it, you know.
And you're going
I haven't been here for 27 years for nothing.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know, we keep, like you, we keep it going. And,
keep it
you know,
going,
we do the best and
that's right.
try to make
That's
people happy and, you know.
It's fun. It's been fun all these years. It's been good. And you meet a lot of friends. And people who too, they depends on you, because I have some people who once in a while they call, they ask for this song. Some people thank me to exposure to the song I play, the music I bring there to do. I mean, some people, they feel home a little bit. They feel more, I don't know the feeling, but I am 100% Italian, what they call, you know.
Yep.
And I enjoy the Italian music. Look, some people they not been in Italy, or they all know a few songs, or they all know what the grandmother was singing. Because I receive those calls sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, if I have such and such, you know, it's funny how they can tell me. Sometimes it's hard to find those songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But most 9%, I don't say 100%, but 9%, they've been satisfied. They've been, you know, listen to the things. So we try to continue to do that.
Oh, yeah. And when you play songs in Italian, I mean, I don't understand Italian. I can pick out word here or there. But, you know, when I listen to a lot of the songs you play, I try to get an idea of exactly what they're singing about. Because a lot of feeling comes through in those Italian songs. And, you know, I wish I understood everywhere.
Love.
I know it is.
Most, I don't say all 100%, but the most is songs for love. So they have a new generation now, the new people, they sing completely different from 1960, 1970. It's completely different. And so we have another, no, even a couple of minutes, Jim. I appreciate you came. I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate the people watching, and we thank you very much, Jimmy. What they say in Italian, say grazie. In English, say thank you. I appreciate it, really.
Grazie, I appreciate it too.
That's
Thank you very much.
All these years, I thought I'd teach you a few words, but
you did. You teach me. I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all that other stuff.
And that's
I remember.
So thank you very much, and we see you next week with another Andre Urdi present. So we will be different guests, different people, and keep watching and tell your friend too. Don't just sit there and watch yourself. Tell your friend, your family. We try the best we can. And if you want to be on the show for one reason or another, for what you want to do, what you want to talk about, welcome, because we are here for everybody. Well, we have our little things to say. This is an Italian show, but like today, we are here for everybody. We thank you. Ciao. Ciao a tutti, and Jimmy, grazie.
Grazie.
Ciao.